We're all noobs at one point, and whether this is your first foray into the world of Dark Souls, or if you're a returning veteran of the original 2011 release, here are little tips and tricks to help you defeat each boss in the remaster. You can, of course, always summon real players and friends to help you with most bosses and areas, and this not only makes them easier, but also much more fun. However, this is mainly aimed at people who want to defeat the game solo or offline. But my name is Rach, and welcome to What Culture Gaming. Here are all 26 Dark Souls bosses easily defeated. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to stay notified. Ding, ding, done. Number 26, the ASYLUM demon. If you are a first-time Dark Souls player, there's going to be a lot of things going through your mind right now. Holy shit! Look at that hammer! How on earth? I'm 5 minutes into this game! This is mental! Either way, your wee broken straight sword isn't going to do much here. So run through an open door at the back left of the room and you can gear up to try again shortly. Number 25, the TAURUS demon. With a lengthy run back from the bonfire, this boss is sure to cause the odd rage quit for those with low patience. Keep your cool, and instead of charging straight into the fight, take a look behind you. There's a ladder. Take care of those archers and you've got the perfect spot for a devastating plunging attack on the TAURUS demon. Number 24, the Bell Gargoyles. Now, 2-on-1 just isn't fair, so let's summon some help. If you meet the Sun Fanatic Solaire and free the ridiculously trustworthy, not suspicious at all Knight Lautrec from his cell, then you can recruit both of these absolute bros to help even the odds against the Bell Gargoyles and ring that sweet, sweet bell of victory. Number 23, the Moonlight Butterfly. Another sanity-saving summon here, which Beatrice just before the butterfly's castle is a very helpful ally, especially if you haven't equipped your character into any form of ranged attacks. Beatrice can practically solo this beautiful terror, so you can pretty much just kick back and enjoy the spectacle. Number 22, CAPRA demon. Ready for battle, you bravely step through the fog, only to be savagely mauled by a giant mess of canines and machetes. This is CAPRA demon. Easily the hardest part of this boss fight is the first few seconds. Make it past that through carefully timed rolling or blocking, and take out each dog as quickly as possible before turning your attention to the main threat. Dog, done. Number 21, Gaping Dragon. Aw, it's just a tiny dragon. Oh, what the f***? Gaping Dragon is very big and slow and has lengthy attack wind-ups. Just be sure to kill the channeler enemy on the ledge above him before you engage this boss. He buffs the dragon substantially and pelts you with magic, so definitely not the kind of neighbor that you want partying next door. Number 20, the Stray Demon. Here's a tip to even find this optional boss in the first place. Haven't you always wanted to just cuddle up and pretend you're an egg? No? Oh, just me then. As for the boss himself, try blocking his magic explosive attacks with a shield with high magic block value, such as the Crest shields. Number 19, Chaos Witch QUELAAG. QUELAAG, attractive or hideous? She's got a fiery sword and a big ol' lava-spitting spider booty. This is where you'll first learn to read attack patterns and tells. If Spider Butt looks like it's about to spit lava, it probably is. Roll around the back and get some hits in. If you see Spider Butt crouch down, charging an attack, get the heck out of there. You'll have your second bell of awakening rung in no time. Number 18, Iron Golem. After you're done exploring Sen's funhouse of joy and fun and laughter and lovely things, you'll come up against your next boss, the Iron Golem. Poke his ankles enough and he will collapse to the ground, allowing you some easy shots to quickly finish him off. Or if you're really lucky, he'll go ahead and fall right off the battlefield. Number 17, CROSSBREED PRISCILLA. If you chose to explore the Painted World, your next optional boss fight is fan-proclaimed best dragon waifu PRISCILLA. Should you shamelessly decide to try and end her life, keep an eye out for her tiny, delicate, this place is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, footprints in the snow as she turns invisible and proceed to cut her down, you absolute monster. Number 16, DRAGONSLAYER Ornstein and Executioner Smough. They say you never forget your first time. And there's a reason Pikachu and Snorlax here have become so infamous. If you summon Solaire, then you are free to focus on learning each boss's moveset separately. Don't beat yourself up if you don't manage to beat these bad boys first try. Number 15. Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Whichever way you manage to get through to fight Gwendolyn, whether it's shooting his big beautiful sister in the amazing chest or returning here with a certain ring found exploring the catacombs, he's an optional boss with some pretty great rewards. Hide, roll, zigzag, poke, focus on the chase, and eventually he'll come to a dead end. Let him have it. Number 14, Pinwheel. Strategy. For Pinwheel? Well, take an upgraded weapon and burst him down as fast as you can. If you're somehow not strong enough to take down this guy before he starts teleporting and cloning, zip around and hit the clones before they have time to charge up their spells. Number 13, GRAVELORD NITO. If NITO's immortal skeleton entourage is giving you a hard time, kill them with a divine weapon to make sure they cannot resurrect. You will have grabbed the Divine Ember after the Moonlight Butterfly, give it to Blacksmith Andre and infuse a +5 upgraded weapon with a green Titanite shard to create a skeleton bashing machine. Hey, you got your first Lord Soul, neato! Number 12, Great Grey Wolf SEATH. SEATH is quick, agile, and somehow manages to wield an enormous sword. Blocking that will take a huge amount of stamina, so try to dodge underneath his legs rather than fight him head on. Dog lovers beware, the last few seconds of this fight are heartbreaking. Do yourself a favour and just make it quick. Number 11, the Four Kings. Four Kings getting you down? 2 words. Havel's armor and power within. Okay, that's technically 4 words. Armed with 20 Estus, high, poise, and powerful pyromancy, believe me, my friends, you got this. Keep wailing on the kings even as they are dying, and you'll have all 4 down in no time. Number 10, Ceaseless Discharge. If the adults in the back are done giggling, maybe I can show you a naughty little trick for this boss. Insult his mother a few times to get him to follow you, run all the way back to this ledge here. Ceaseless actually follows you right off the cliff and ends up dangling hopelessly off the edge. Long live the king! Number 9, Demon FIRESAGE. Here we find ourselves facing yet another reskinned ASYLUM demon. Tactics are much the same as with Stray Demon, but you will benefit from a little extra fire resistance. The Flash Sweat Pyromancy, Flame Stoneplate Ring, and some fire-resistant armor, and you're set. Number 8, Centipede Demon. Fighting this giant mess of heads and legs at your spawn location can be tricky, as one good knock can send you flying face first into the lava. Equip all your fire resistance and charge straight through the lava towards this large space at the back of the room. You can even now roll behind him to cut off his tail. Number 7, the Bed of Chaos. Now this is one bed you definitely don't want to nap in. This boss is pretty unique and requires a bit of problem solving. Simply put, if you can make it to each side of the room without being swiped in the face, knocked into a chasm, or incinerated, then you can attack these roots and open up the path to her heart. Finally, put Bed of Chaos to sleep by killing the insect at her core. Number 6, SEATH the Scaleless. It's not until you come up against SEATH for the second time that you actually have a chance of defeating him. This big, beautiful albino dragon was born without scales, which are the source of a dragon's immortality. Thus, he has ended up with the Primordial Crystal, which grants him infinite health regeneration. So don't waste your time attacking him until you go take out that crystal. Boom, that's Lord Soul number 3. Number 5, Sanctuary Guardian. Let's head off to the expansion area. You're greeted straight away by the Sanctuary Guardian, who isn't too keen to let you enter the kingdom of Ulasil. This horned, lion-headed, scorpion-tailed, lightning-spitting manticore is very weak to bleed effect weapon attacks, so tear this kitten a new one. Number 4, Artorias, the ABYSSWALKER. The tragic, noble knight Artorias. He is fast and man is he strong. He even sports a powerful dark magic. A useful strategy is to go ham on him while he is charging up his Dark Aura Explosion and interrupt it to prevent him from buffing himself. It's a risky strategy, but if you've got the damage for it, could very well win you the fight. See how brave you're feeling. Number 3. Manus, Father of the Abyss. You don't earn yourself a title like Father of the Abyss without being somewhat of a badass. Manus can be relentless, and his wombo combos can take you all the way from 100% health to seeing that all too familiar red "you died" quicker than you can say "get good, scrub." Make the fight a little easier by summoning the young Sith. In a heartbreaking show of valiantry, Sith can distract Manus while you land some easy hits. Bet you feel like a right monster now. Number 2. Black Dragon, KALAMEET. Ugh. KALAMEET truly is a challenge, and it will seem like you've got no time at all to attack in between dodging his many different attacks. You're probably going to die. A lot. Take your time and try to learn the tells for each of this dragon's attacks, and gradually you will begin to learn how to avoid them all. It's easiest to counterattack after he breathes fire. Definitely consider kindling the bonfire for 20 Estus flasks. And good luck, heroes. Number 1. GWYN, Lord of Cinder. Well, you've done it. You've made it all the way past everything Lordran has thrown at you, and now only one foe remains between you and finishing the game. And his name is Lord GWYN. Lose yourself in the emotionally powerful boss music and seize your destiny. Parrying is arguably the easiest way of beating this boss, and his wide, horizontal, sweeping sword attacks are perfect to swat aside. Counter him with a fully upgraded weapon and it's GG. Were there any bosses that gave you a particularly hard time? Let's share strategies in the comments below. I've been Rach, and you keep praising that sun, my undead friends. I'll see you in Lordran.
Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Aren't you a star? Don't forget to subscribe below, and also the people who made this video, they're right here, so go and follow them and give them some love. If you want to see more content, there's probably some stuff flowing up above my head. Why not check it out? It could be fun. I'm not your dad.